Hi folks, this is Pete from Pete's Tackle. Come to you with a little episode of Workshop Wednesday. So what we're doing today is we're going to be cleaning and painting the Big Eye Spinners jigs. I do it in a 16th ounce and an 1/8 ounce. These are awesome for crappie. They come in an assortment pack. So if you see here, there's 4 colors to the assortment pack. So there's 2 Fire Tiger, 2 orange and pink, yellow and pink, 2 perch, and 2 whatever I decide to put in there. It's an assortment pack. So, but they're all good colors, and they go with the crappie candies, the bear gut minnows, and also the slab grabbers and the battle bugs. So, and we've been doing really well with these this last year. So with that, I'm going to start cleaning. So you'll see my little how I do everything. Everything's cleaned prior to going into paint. So make sure all the deals are out so you can see what goes into each one of these little jigs. So, but we clean every one of them, get all the flashing off and all the extra stuff that's on the jigs when you pour them, because as a consumer you don't want any yuck on your jigs. And the one thing I do with my jigs is you will never find paint in the eyelets. So, and here's a good example of flashing. A young feller was helping me pour. You know, he didn't get the mold quite right or something, but that's okay, because we clean all that off there. So, and when you're all said and done, you got a good looking little jig. So there it is without the flashing, all cleaned up. Folks, this is Pete from Pete's Tackle. We're back to finish up with the we're starting the painting process of these Big Eye Spinner jigs. So I'm going to be showing you how I do it and all the work that's entailed in it. So they're all fired up. All right, number 1 going in. Uh-oh. Alright folks, we put the head in the heat first, and bring it in, do a quick dip with the gold, flop her over, pluck it in the water, the color desired, do a little shake, and this is going to be perch when it's all done. So that's basically my painting process. Folks, this is the next segment in our building the Big Eye Spinner. Here's the pliers I use for cleaning out eyes. I built these years ago, and quite a unique tool. Then I just keep a little utility brush with me, but I clean each and every eye. I have 800 of them to do today, so, and if you don't clean that powder coat out of these eyes, you might as well hang it up, because it's tough for customers to get that paint out of the eyes, and it's just an added step that just helps the customers. So I'll do a few of these, and then I'll cut out and do the next segment. You always want to pay attention to all your details, making the best you can for the customer, or whoever you're, if you're making it for yourself, you always want the best. So, this is an aspirin head with a spinner on it. I'll put two eyes on it here. They're not painted on, they're Mylar eyes. They work really well for this application. So, and I'll crank out 800 of them today before I leave the shop. So, and I sell these in a variety pack. What's unique about these, they don't make that hook no more. That is the Mustad crappie hook. They have it in the larger sizes, but they don't have it in the small sizes. Like that one, that's a number 6 in these, and these are a 1/16 ounce. I put the 6th and the 16th in the 1/8 ounce, and 1/4 ounce gets a number 4. But I don't have 1/4 ounce out in production yet. So. Alright folks, another segment. We're putting the split rings on. We have 400 of them to put together to get ready for this next batch of these lures to come out of the deal. So what we're doing here is we open up the split ring and we put it on a quarter turn, and then it's just real simple. You get this process done, and then you, once in a while, you get 2 blades that are stuck together. So, but it ain't too bad. So you just reach in there, pull your split ring out, open her up, put her on. So these are a German split ring. They're a lighter wire, but they're still heavy duty enough. I've tried some Econo split rings for these and was not happy with them. You lose a lot of action. They have 3 twists on them instead of 2. They're not strong or anything, so I like these German split rings. They're smaller in diameter. Well, I said light wire, smaller in diameter, but they're so much better to work with. So, and you barely want to open that split ring up. As I've been talking through it, I make a lot of my own tools for doing this stuff, and I made this pair out of a good pair of needle nose. I can't find any more needle nose similar to it. It makes me mad, with the narrow tip on it. They're all fat. They're going to make me about 5 more pairs of these, because you do wear them out. I've had these about 15 years. So, but a lot of tools can be made for tackle making. A lot of stuff isn't made for tackle making. They have some good commercial split ring pliers, But I've found that everything I bought that's commercial, I have to revamp it or tweak it to my needs. So sometimes it's better just to build your own stuff. And then you get the specs you want for it and everything. So, but this is a split ring process. So here's your blade, your split ring. So I come in off the top here and pop it in, quarter turn, give a little bit of a twist, throw her in the bucket. So that's pretty much what we do with the split rings. So, but this is the quality you get in American-made tackle that you used to have all the time, but no more with your Chinese tackle and stuff. So we build it, the paint stays on. All the tackle makers that I've seen on Facebook or YouTube and stuff like that, they're putting out quality stuff. I just recommend supporting them. If you got local bait and tackle guy in your local area, support them. Support the ones that are building stuff that will work for you. I have a web page. I sell everything on that web page. I ship it out first class. Shipping rate's $3. So if it's more than $3, I'll eat that. Takes anywhere from 3 to 4 days to get to you first class. So, but we make high quality stuff. We don't like junk. Hi folks, this is Pete from Pete's Tackle again. Hey, I'm back. We're on another step of getting these jigs ready. This is the perch colored one here. So what I do is I water them, wet them down, put them in water to cool them off, and then I roll them in a rag here to dry them. If you don't do this, you will get water spots on them. So it's pretty simple. Roll them out, roll them back out, and stuff. So it's a pretty simple process in this, but it's very important. Very important. So with that, there they are, and then I come in with a container that they have, and I dry it. I dry it out, and then I put the jigs back in there. So get a couple of hangers once in a while. And there they are. That's the perch coming out. So, all right, folks, we're back for the next part of the process here. We're putting the eyeballs on the Big Eyes spinner jig, or the Big Eyes. So that's what we're in the process of doing right now. So this is another step in the whole thing. So you got pouring them, cleaning them, painting them, eyeballing them. Then this one is going to be Fire Tiger, so it still has to be striped, and the perch one still has to be striped after the eyes, and then they go into baking. Folks, we're on our next part, and this is getting the jigs ready to go in the oven for baking. So this is just another step in the process of building jigs. Oops. So I am doing right here, I have Fire Tiger, and the batch that I have done here, these are 16th ounce, and I'll be doing the 8th ounce here shortly, because there's another step that comes with them before they can even go in the oven. These two colors here, they need their orange. So, and I will go through that process with you, a short process. So, okay folks, we're back for another little segment here. We're going to be putting the final touch on the perch and the fire tiger here. What we have is our 16th and our 8th ounce fire tiger and perch jigs. They all need a dab of orange on the nose. So I use Cretex paint for that. It's a water-based paint, but once you bake it into the powder paint, it don't come off. So, I mean, it will eventually, but it's pretty darn durable. I bang them into rocks and everything. So put a little bit of dab of that in the tub, and then my little tool here is just a nail and a dowel. Works really good, lasts a long time. So we'll just go through this pile here and get these suckers going. So since they're an aspirin head, I use the flat, lay the nail on the side. So you can do it other ways. This seems to work the best for me. So just a little trick that I've learned over the years. So, and it does a really nice job. Jigs look really good after they're baked and everything. So, and if you're going to do this with like a Cretex, you want to use opaque colors, not transparent. So we have 400 jigs here to do. So, and then they can go in the oven and bake. Get all cured out, and the next step will be split rings on little double-aught blades. That's what I put on these is a double-aught blade. It doesn't spin around, it just flaps back there, but works really well. Smallmouth would really like these jigs. Crappie like them, perch like them. They got the hook. All right, folks. Next segment, we're loading them up in the oven for drying purposes, for curing purposes, I should say. So, I have my own quirky way of putting stuff in there, so don't mind me on that. Everybody will have their own little ways of doing stuff. So, we're going to see how many jigs we can get in this load here. Alright, that thing's all full. I don't think we'll get all 400 of them in there. This is one of the steps, so I'm showing you every step I do to make a jig for you, or if you were like to make your own stuff, have an opportunity to see how it's done. I won't recommend getting into tackle making. It takes away from your fishing time. So there it is. And I set my temperature set at 350 here, and I set it for 30 minutes. Alright, 30 minutes, I'll come back, I'll pull them out and unload them and load the rest up. Hi folks, we're back here for our last and final part of this jig making segment. So I got 100 jigs here I'm going to be putting spinners on. Actually I got 800 of them that I'm going to do. I'm not going to take you into the packaging part of this because that's just meaningless for anybody that's just a hobbyist. So, but all them split rings that we did the other day, if we look at that, they're on a quarter turn. So they're on a quarter turn. So I just reach in there, grab that, grab my little jig here, put her on, and she's done. So got 800 of these to do today. So here's put her in like so, right in the loop of your swivel. Get her in the loop of your swivel. Re-grab her. Twist her. There's you got the finished product. Nice looking jig. Work good, lasts a long time. But that's what we do. So here we just throw a few of them blades out on the table. Reach in, pull up a little bit. Get that swivel on there. They're so tiny sometimes with these big cans. Alright, with that folks, I'm going to end this tackle making segment. If you like this, comment. I'll answer any of your questions for you, or try to. Subscribe, and then hit the notification button down at the bottom. So check out some of my other videos. All of it, we're in our beginning stages of doing these videos, so everything, even if you have some constructive criticism for me, I'm all up for it right now, since we're just getting this YouTube page up and rolling, and me being 50 some years old, just learning how to edit was a whew. So we're learning, we'll get better. So go down there to hit the Pete's Tackle logo down there in the bottom right hand corner, and follow us. You never know what we're going to have on it on our page from week to week. We've got different adventures. It's all about fishing. We're going to keep the politics out of it and all that, because once we hit the water, there is no politics on the water. So, I would just say that with this, I just pray for everybody on the Memorial Day weekend that they have a safe and enjoyable Memorial Day weekend. Get out and think of that. So, and remember those who sacrificed for us. So, all you vets, I just say thank you right now, and just pray for you each and every day. So, all right, folks, you have a wonderful day. This is Pete signing out for this segment. Have a good one.